All of 5 Elex. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, since we're here, I'm gonna go around checking these buildings. Can't resist. More fuel. Good. Bad pay. Stress and overtime. Say goodbye to all of that. We're looking for talented, motivated people. Apply to our enrollment center today. Infinite skies for a better future. Form. Oh, there's somebody actually here. Oh, it didn't say steal, so.
25? No, 24. Then subtract the root of, difficult. What is it? Can't you see that I'm doing important calculations here?
I just wanted to...
Yes, I'm sure that's very important too. But I really need to concentrate here.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm trying to solve this mathematical problem. You wouldn't understand it. Although, now that I think about it, maybe you can help me.
Oh?
Okay, so I'm sure you've traveled all over the place and dealt with some difficult situations. I'm just not getting anywhere with this problem. I'm lacking information about the analysis of certain functions.
Show me your calculations, then.
No, I didn't mean it like that. There's a formulary in a factory not too far from here. We went there recently to look for the book. But my partner Krull startled a bunch of creatures. I had to flee and leave the book behind. But maybe you could salvage it for me? If you do that for me, I'll be able to spare a few valuable potions.
Where can I find the book you're looking for?
It should be located in a large factory building south of here. But keep an eye out. There might still be creatures lurking around there. Here, I'll save it to your adjutor.
What happened to Krull?
I have no idea. Typical of him, always getting into trouble. He's pretty much useless as a partner.
What?
Sure, I'll go find your math book.
Excellent. Then I'll finally be able to make progress with my work. But be careful with it. The data is extremely valuable.
That was good.
Assume this time. Okay, let's look for more loot. Ah.
I'm in.
Oh man. So these are this is the faction seems like we are gonna join. To begin with, or just combat with. Okay. That one heckled alone. That one we can deal with.
that thing doing here? I wonder if they crushed each other's skulls the same way back then.
Up that a little bit.
Get ready!
It's like sometimes the badge does what it should and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, fuck! Where the heck did all of these other guys come from all of a sudden?
What's that thing doing here?
I wish the flying was a little bit more reactive. Takes a while before the jetpacks, when you get up in the air.
You should try climbing up there. Maybe you'll find something. And if not, maybe I'll get lucky and you'll fall off. Ha!
An asshole.
What's that thing doing here?
What the heck was that weird? don't think he wants to be with us. Oh, why don't you fly up there and maybe you fall off? Ha ha! Oh. Bully is being a bully. I don't want the aggro of that one over there though. Nothing up there. Nothing there. Come on. Moonshine. Gotta be a party. Checklist.
What's that thing doing here?
Okay. Finish a quest I didn't know that we had. Preparation. Cold around here.
I'm in.
What's your ship for?
Civilization. That's what you get.
It's happening! Finally, it's happening! The comet's headed straight for us! And they laughed at me. Said I was crazy. Who's laughing now, assholes? With all this food stockpiled, I'm ready. Bring it on, big boy! Come give me your worst. Peter always has the last laugh!
Okay. Nope. Provide a future for the whole family. Guys. I just share their stuff with everybody else, you know? And just hog it all for themselves. Oh shit.
Major!
Pissing out. Running away. Can you deal with it? Run! thought you were strong, bully. You could take on a free skull. Dear Diary, there's a girl in my class whose dad works in the lab. One day her dad didn't come home and he hasn't been back since. I'm scared that my dad won't come back either. Told me I don't need to be scared, but that doesn't help. The girl's mom was really sad and cried all the time. I don't want my mom to be sad like that. I was in the garden and I heard Mom and Dad talking. Dad is being used as a guinea pig. That's how Mom put it. I don't know what that's supposed to be mean to me. Mom looks so sad. It must be something bad. Today I asked Mom what a guinea pig is. She told me that I'm old enough to know the truth. She said Dad is going to a lab and they're going to inject him with medicine so they can find out what the medicine does. $59.78. Loot, damn it! This is instead. Well, that one comes down.
up with that kind of thing around
shit.
here.
Reverse. Oh, come on. Ah! God damn it. There was like too many at once to fight. Do it in one at a time, but not two. But we can always come back up here. I want to see if I will train something inside this place. Herbs. So. Skull, I guess. You don't have to play through the first one, but it does have some references to the first one. And we still to the early still in the first chapter, so to say. But it is much like the first one. I mean, if you like the bit of a janky playstyle and funny conversations between characters and stuff like that, and it's worth it. Comedy is a little bit odd at times. That's something you're gonna have to be aware of. Nothing in here. There.
Shit. Can a machine like the hybrid really control someone's entire consciousness? Somehow I doubt that. Still, Dawkins must have strong willpower, right?
Let's see. Question if we can get into that building without aggroing that one. Or that one.
crappy fortifications. Practically anyone could walk through here in those days.
Hang on, map here. Second. Let's have a bit oh, that one. Okay. Something got that good.
What's that thing doing here?
Good decoy. And that's pretty much all we can loot there right now. Go to the city now and see what we can do. Means we are actually
Don't move. Who are you? What are you? Wait a moment. Tell me, stranger, what's your name?
Name's Jax.
Then I wasn't mistaken. Amazing. I heard you were dead. Is it true you defeated the hybrid with your bare hands?
First, tell me who you are.
My name is Radek. Azok will want to know you're here.
Who's that?
I'm sure he'll tell you himself. A lot has changed since the depot was set up. Come on, I'll show you around.
I'm no idiot. The guy's leading us straight into one of their damn machines.
If I wanted to do that, I would have done it by now. But it's your decision.
Well, the tour can't hurt.
Come on, let's go. Follow me.
46p.
Planning on staying?
We'll see. Why?
You see, the thing is, you're not exactly popular here. Many among us want you dead for what you did to the hybrid. Speaking of dead, we're in luck. There's an execution today. We really don't want to miss that.
What the heck?
Verdict has been passed. Unlawful efficiency has been proven beyond reasonable doubt. The defendant has accepted the judgment. Execute the convicted party. Good work. You know the drill. Pick up your posts as soon as you're done.
Okay.
I was wondering how long they were going to let him get away with his behavior. Next, we'll head on over to our research facility.
Did you know him?
Barely. I know he was one of the collectors from one of the back offices in the depot.
What were his crimes?
Anyone who violates the directive is executed. Simple as that. That seems to shock you? You must remember the directive and what it says.
I do. I guess not as much has changed as I thought it had.
Is that pity in your voice? Interesting. I've heard you've let your emotions run wild. Let's walk and talk about it. Don't think that we have no emotions. We were forced to accept that being emotionless didn't help our evolutionary development. It blinded us. It made it possible for someone like you to almost bring us down. That's why everyone is given only as much Elex as they need to do their job as effectively as possible. Right now, we're standing in front of the Computing and Research Center. This is where the optimal level of Elex consumption is calculated, among other things.
What is the optimal amount then?
That depends on your assignment. A tactician who doesn't fear for his troops won't be an effective tactician. On the other hand, a guard who's afraid of killing is not an efficient guard. The middle way seems to be the best choice.
Middle way? What do you mean?
Being completely emotionless did not bring us any closer to our goal. But too many emotions won't help us either. We're looking for an ideal compromise. And when it comes to making these calculations, this research facility is particularly good. Now, if you have no more questions, I have something else to show you. Follow me.
You were talking about an experiment. What should I expect?
We're trying to breed children who...
Hang on. You're doing what?
We're creating a new generation of rationally thinking tacticians. Let's go into the classroom and have a quick listen. Maybe we can learn something.
I remember finding those things.
The lesson from last time should still be within easy recall. We will practice it again today. Sit down. Good. Now, remember yesterday's practice. Concentrate.
Teacher,
No questions, Makar. Do not make me repeat myself. Feel the emotion welling up inside you. Remember last week's punishment. Feel the fury it caused rise inside you. If it threatens to overwhelm you, try focusing on the equations we learned yesterday. Were you able to call up the anger? If so, I want you to give me the solution to the problem. If not, we'll repeat last week's punishment. Inefficiency will not be tolerated. Practice at home, then complete a 3-page report on your emotional stability indices. Makar, I especially want to see yours. I'm concerned about your progress. Improve.
Yes, ma'am.
Session complete. You can go.
As you can see, the kids here are thriving. The Elex experiments seem to be going well.
You're giving kids Elex?
No, we're experimenting with not giving the kids any Elex, teaching them to think logically and precisely without it. Most Albs never learned to handle emotion. Without Elex, many of us are completely at the mercy of our feelings. That's what we're trying to prevent from happening with these children. They're taught how to deal with emotions without neglecting their efficient thinking.
Without Elex, they're nothing more than normal people, aren't they?
No. As soon as they're of age, they'll be given their daily Elex rations like everyone else. According to our calculations, with access to Elex, emotionally strengthened Albs should be able to reach the next stage of evolution.
What makes you think this could work?
Because it worked in the past. With you. You were an Alb and managed to keep your emotions under control. We suspect that's the only reason you were able to stand up to the hybrid. We're studying this phenomenon and trying to recreate it so we can perfect it. But if you want to know more, you should talk to our scientists. Let's keep going. We are about to enter the collector's sector. They're responsible for finding Elex and bringing it to the silos. It's not particularly demanding. The collectors who live here don't need to be especially efficient. So they only get low doses of Elex, which makes them prone to uncontrolled emotional outbursts. If it were up to me, we wouldn't let them stay in the depot. We'd ship them out somewhere. Let's keep going. I don't like being around these people. Follow me. You might have noticed that back here, it's much more disorganized. Not like the rest of the depot. The collectors and their lifestyle is a source of friction. If you're not careful, you might even end up getting robbed. It wouldn't have happened in the hybrid's day. Luckily, we're now out of the collector's sector again. Right here, we're entering the soldiers' area. Things are a lot more orderly here. These guys make difficult decisions, so they get correspondingly larger rations of Elex. And you can stock up on decent weapons here, too.
You allow trading in the depot?
We do now. Trade has helped us to create a kind of reward system for effective action. We pay our workers with Elexit. They use it to buy things that help them work more efficiently. It seems to motivate them. But you can take a look at all that later. Right now, I'm gonna take you to Azok. Come on. That's the agent's precinct up there. Their job is to keep an eye on the collectors and everyone else. They make sure everyone takes their Elex ration and that nobody takes more or less. They keep an eye on things and keep everybody in line.
Yes, these were the motionless people in the previous one. Ruined their plans.
I hope this has helped you get an idea of how the depot works, and that your return to our ranks won't be too tricky.
It won't.
I expected nothing else from someone like you. I look forward to welcoming you back to the team soon. I'm going back to the gate now. May efficiency guide your actions.
Not too bad. Albs. Never thought I'd find myself here. Without an Alb's head on my blade, I mean.
You should probably keep it down.
Hey, don't be that way.
I did not anticipate your return. State your business immediately.
Am I supposed to know who you are?
I am Alexander Azok, guardian of the new directive, responsible for the depot. Now answer my question.
Circumstances force my hand.
Circumstances? The description seems inadequate. But if you're willing to assist us, I will tolerate it. You have amends to make.
Wait, you're not kicking me out?
What my people think of you is a matter for them. But it's because of you that we recognize the value of emotion and increased our efficiency. So I am neutral towards you personally, but I will have my agents watch you closely as long as you're here. If you break our rules, you will face sanction.
What's the situation here?
These new enemies are putting considerable pressure on us. Keeping them in check ties up resources and creates gaps in our organizational structure. Bridging those gaps will be your responsibility. Seek out Commander Arissa. She is at a breaking point and needs assistance. But expect no welcome from her. She still considers you a traitor. If your work for her is satisfactory, I will consider allowing you to rejoin us. You are getting a second chance. Very few do. Do not disappoint me.
Okay. Didn't say steal, so. Rapid fuel. Am I getting this one? I have 3 of any. Oh, that one can be increased a lot, but trading little weapons even more. else. Great, unfortunate. Let's see. Portal. Draw a little bit. So we have here Anvil.
Not right now.
Okay. Don't talk to Rizal, I guess. Being that building. We'll do this is first.
What do you want?
Who are you?
My name is Zell. I guard the silo against tampering. I make sure nobody steals Elex.
Thieves?
We've had a number of thefts. The hybrid and its ambitious plans are a thing of the past. Elex is in high demand. Albs stealing from each other. I never thought I'd see the day. Everyone gets their ration. I don't understand why some people aren't happy with it.
Maybe they want more so they don't have to deal with their emotions.
I expect that's it. I'm still not sure if this social structure is really right for us. Maybe it's just going to take time for everyone to get used to their Elex rations.
Can I get a ration of Elex here too?
Not from me. I'm only authorized to let people go to the silos if they already have a permit. Public distribution of Elex is handled in the soldier sector, just below the silos. Go talk to Commander Knox. He'll tell you whether you're entitled to any or not.
You're gonna go and borrow some, alright? Later. We can easily get in there. Let's try the proper channels first before we go and do something silly.
What took you so long?
Yeah, I had trouble in the crater. Fucking outlaws.
Not interested.
Big?
Did you do what I told you?
Yeah, of course. Got a little extra, too. Here.
Don't think that will buy you favor. You've tested my patience too long. Go to the silos immediately and take your ration. Your inefficiency is unacceptable. It stops now.
It'll be done.
You dare just show up? We won't tolerate filthy traitors here.
Alexander Azok sent me.
Exactly, Gloria.
I don't give a shit. I remember what you did. You brought down the hybrid. You destroyed the converters. You killed our people. If permitted, I would execute you where you stand.
There was no future with the hybrid. Not for anyone. I did what needed to be done.
You think you had the right to decide that?
If you want to execute me, do it already. But what would be the point? You're all doing just fine as far as I can tell.
If you keep provoking her, we'll be in deep shit.
Your judgment is as substandard as your character. Our supply of Elex is pitiful. We've lost half our territory. The fight against the new invaders is tying up valuable resources.
And you think that's my fault?
I know it is. Just so you know, I've been tasked to protect us all from harm. And you're making it difficult to tolerate your presence.
I've never seen you this mad, Orisa.
That's not what we're talking about. But why do you think that is?
If you've got such a problem with me, why are we even talking? Tell your agents to pull the trigger.
And go against Azok? I don't think so. In any event, a quick death is too good for you.
You expect me to just disappear?
I'm giving you a choice. Sneak off like you did before, or find a way to fix the harm you caused. If it's the former, stop wasting my time and leave.
Where's my help needed?
First, someone has to want to let you help them. I doubt the list is long.
Skibor didn't turn down my help.
What do you mean? How do you know each other?
I accompanied him here at his express request.
If that's true, Skibor will confirm it. Damn, what the hell was that? Let's go. Everybody follow me.
Gibor was an agent for Outdoors.
What happened? Answer.
I don't know.
I want answers.
Skibor, he was the last one to...
To what?
He was here to get his Elex, and then there was this huge bang, and...
That does it. Make sure everyone gets back to work. I'll take it from here.
Yes, ma'am.
Straight answer, now. Is this your work? Did you come here to further attack us?
What? I was with you when it happened.
Don't treat me like a fool. You turn up out of the blue after years away, escorting one of our agents. Then the agent in one of our silos are blown up. Coincidence? Unlikely.
Give me a break. What would I stand to gain from all that?
More than Skibor. We can scrape him off the floor while you stand here and deny it all.
We need to find out who's really behind this.
If you're really not connected to this, it's in your own interest to give me answers. So get to it. Investigate everything. I want to find out exactly what happened. I have to report to Elex II Azok. I want your report in an hour. Go!
What the hell? There's nothing to see here.
But the Elex.
Okay.
What about our rations?
It's taken care of.
Who? And when?
Commander Orisa, and now stop with the questions. The agents will sort everything out. All you need to care about is work. Come on, let's go.
Chunks of flesh. Human. The explosion must have blown Skibor to bits. Sulfur. Definitely not part of the silo. Maybe used in a bomb.
What if this has to do with the same or about the bomb in with the berserkers then?
This metal doesn't look like it came from the silo. Strange. Maybe the silo guards know more about it. Just parts of the silo. Nothing suspicious. Just metal.
See if there's anything else.
Helix from the silo. Highly contaminated. Metal from the Elex silo.
Is there anything more? Big salmon. Good. I wish they would update the quest to like automatically go to the next one. It's like there was something I was gonna check here. You need coffee and candy.
Can you tell me more about the explosion?
It was huge. It knocked me on my back.
What happened just before the silo went up?
The same thing I told Commander Arissa. Skibor wanted to pick up his Elex ration. And just a couple minutes after I let him pass, everything went boom.
Had he been acting suspicious?
No. And he wasn't carrying anything that could account for the size of that explosion. I would have noticed a device capable of causing this immediately.
Could someone have planted a bomb in the silo before?
Out of the question. The entire area is continuously monitored.
Someone or something must have caused the explosion.
I don't understand it either. There's no logical or plausible explanation. That's all I can tell you.
I don't think I'll find out anything else. I should let Arissa know.
She's the boss. Oops. We have him. Yeah, resisted. Now. Oops. There.
Do you have the information I asked for?
I can't tell you exactly what happened at the silo, but everything points to a bomb attack.
You don't say. And next, you're gonna tell me Skibor was the perp.
That is a possibility, yeah. I also discovered metal near his remains that wasn't from the silo.
Strange metal. That certainly suggests there might be something to your bomb theory. But I need more solid evidence. Alexander Azok wants facts. You will provide them.
Good. Where do we go from here?
The evidence from the silo has not delivered sufficient results. We need a new reference point.
What about Skibor's past? Maybe we'll find some answers there.
Maybe we won't. Our agents enjoy certain privileges. Questioning them would mean certain consequences.
I don't give a damn about privileges. If I'm doing this, it's gonna be on my terms.
Very well. Time is short. I'm prepared to make an exception. You are hereby given permission to inspect his accommodation before we lose another silo.
Where were Skibor's quarters?
The agent's sector, obviously.
People in this game, they are such a attitude. Man, Jesus. Let's see. It's in this building. weapon. Ah, no. I did it. Almost fell down. Yeah, it seems like it. Have a really bad attitude. Oh yeah. Food. That's a good point. Want a weapon. Why can't I? There's like nothing in here though. This is not his room. Probably. Another. We have to go somewhere else. Maybe upstairs. She fell down.
What are you doing here? You're interrupting an ongoing investigation.
You got a name?
Zarek. And now that that's settled, you can leave.
If anyone has to go, it's you. I'm here at Arissa's request.
Arissa? That changes things. We're on the same team then. I guess we'll both be searching for whoever's behind the destruction of the silo.
Arissa never mentioned you.
That makes sense. Alexander Azok gave me the assignment. He wants to step up the investigation so he and Commander Arissa are working in parallel to solve this one quickly. But I'm about at the limit of what I can do alone. How about we cooperate?
All right, we'll work together.
Excellent. I've already gathered some information.
And what have you found out so far?
So far, I've found no indication of Skibor's involvement. This accommodation is not significantly different from the others. Same furniture, same equipment. With one exception, the safe. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to open it yet.
Well, if your arms are like wet noodles, it's no wonder.
You need more than sheer brawn to deal with this thing.
I knew Bully
But
was
you'd
gonna
also need a
start
certain degree of intelligence to
smart
realize that.
comments.
I levered off a locking mechanism designed to prevent intruders from entering a code. Trouble is, I don't know the damn code.
What's so unusual about the safe?
The lock. Securing your safe with a code is nothing special. Most people do that. But installing a lock to prevent input of the code is unusual.
Well, maybe it can be hacked.
It can't. I already checked. We're not leaving till that goddamn thing's open. Let me know if you find anything.
Well, all right.
1032, 1357, 1948, 23. $10.32, $13.57, $19.48, 23.
I found an audio log that might give us a clue.
Respect. I must have missed that. But what makes you think it contains the code?
Because it involves a random series of numbers.
What were those numbers?
10, 32, 13, 57, 19, 48, 23. But I've got a feeling that the message is incomplete.
Not random. These are times. And I know what numbers are missing.
How the hell could you?
These are the exact times Skibor received his Elex rations. It was my job to calculate them for him. The missing number is 14, and I'm pretty sure that if the other 3 numbers don't do the trick, the last one will open the door. Check it out, then we'll know if I was right.
I'm in. Let's see what Zarek thinks. Skibor's safe is open.
So, what was in it?
Cleric clothing. Does that mean anything to you?
No. It raises a lot more questions. But I want to take a closer look. There must be some kind of clue in there.
Here, knock yourself out.
Interesting.
Huh? What have you found?
Traces of Elex, and there shouldn't be any. Skibor's rations were specially packed, and he consumed them with the seal intact.
Really? Why?
It was necessary to maintain the change he was going through. You accompanied Skibor to the depot, right?
Yeah, so what?
Did you get a chance to look at his stuff on the way over? Did he take any Elex with him? Elex that wasn't sealed?
Yeah, before I went into the depot, he gave me some.
Weird. This whole thing is becoming increasingly complicated. In any case, we should report our find. Arissa's bound to be tearing her hair out already. I got this one. Follow me.
That's good.
Don't get me get the bully quite like one thing that we did and didn't like the other thing. It's like, okay.
Commander Arissa, the investigations at Skibor's quarters have been completed.
Then go run to Azok or get the hell out of my way. It's not you I want to report from.
I think it's imperative that I present the results.
That's gonna have to wait. I need to talk with the man next to you. Why are you working with one of Azok's scouts? You weren't instructed to do that.
Zarek was in Skibor's quarters before me.
That is a lie. I arrived just in time to stop him from destroying important evidence.
Are you sure that's what I was about to do?
His reaction speaks for itself. The best thing would be to remove him from the depot.
Oh yeah, you'd really like that, wouldn't you?
Quiet! What evidence are you talking about?
I found a cleric's uniform in Skibor's safe. I also found out he was dealing Elex illegally. His supplier is standing in front of you, by the way. The situation is clear. Skibor was a double agent and Jax was his accomplice.
The situation is I'm about to kick your ass.
Enough! I'm interested in facts, not allegations. Go to Azok immediately and await further orders.
But...
Dismissed!
Yes, Commander.
I expect you to carry out my orders to the letter this time. No more complications.
Zarek's trying to set me up. You see that, right?
I'm not interested in your petty shit. You don't understand what's at stake, do you? You know what happens if the depot falls? If these endless attacks break our morale? We're barely holding against the invaders as it is. Without our resistance, it's not just Ignodon that will fall. Everything will. The security of this base guarantees everyone's safety, including yours.
I did what you wanted. What else do you want?
I want you to stay on the case. Zarek's approach is flawed. He's unfocused and jumps to the wrong conclusions. The purpose of the attack, who's behind it, we need to know exactly what happened. Whether or not Skibor was in possession of illegal Elex is insignificant compared to our larger problems.
If people keep putting obstacles in my way, we're gonna get nowhere.
You will manage. You managed to find a lead before. With that in mind, I'm ordering that your cooperation be continued. You'll use your vast experience and go to the clerics under Zarek's command. If Skibor really was a double agent, we'll find some evidence of that at their base.
Understood. I'll find out if the clerics are involved.
Together. Zarek will be keeping an eye on you. You keep an eye on him. Guard! As long as Jax remains in the depot, you will not leave his side. He is to set off immediately with Zarek for the clerics.
Yes, Commander.
I don't need a fucking babysitter.
And I don't need any more complications. Get out of here. Go and talk to Zarek.
You heard the Commander. Let's go. Well...
Okay. Go and talk to that little fella again then. Yeah, I don't understand why he was trying to frame us. Oh, shithead. Why does it show like he's supposed to be here?
I'm looking for Zarek.
Yes, he told me what happened. They say you have been of little assistance. What exactly do you want from him?
I'm going to go with him to the clerics. They may be connected to the attack on the silo.
I assume Commander Orissa ordered this. I'm releasing him for this purpose on that basis. Search the Collector's sector for him. He was going there to investigate something.
Go on, get out of here. Off to the Collectors with you.
I never intended to do otherwise.
Good. This order is to be carried out immediately. So get going.
He like when we are strong enough, you should just come back here and kick some people's butt. Oh, we'll work on this first and then we see about... Guess we need to...
I don't trust the agents.
Your mistrust is unfounded. They are the Guardian.
Yeah, some trust him.
You're dawdling. Move faster.
Whatever, as long as you leave me alone.
Not until you leave with Zarek.
Just here, dingus.
So we meet again.
Yeah, so what?
You owe me a goddamn explanation.
And you're in my way.
Did you think I was gonna let you run that number on Orisa? Oh, you messed with the wrong guy, motherfucker.
Give it a rest with your pathetic threats. Just concentrate on your mission.
Mission?
Orisa ordered us to infiltrate the clerics.
Has she lost her fucking mind?
Watch your tongue, Scout.
I don't like it any more than you do.
Ugh. Having to stand by a traitor and a murderer.
You don't like it? Take it up with Orisa. I've had enough of your shit anyway.
You know as well as I do that it's more than your life's worth to defy her orders. Did she say anything else?
Yeah, that you're in command of the mission.
Nothing else would have made sense. Get your gear in shape before we leave. I won't be sharing ammo with you on the way. Once you've got everything, meet me at the south exit.
My work is done. Our safety depends on your success. Remember that.
Does this mean I'm finally rid of you?
It means you're supposed to get stuck in. Go get your gear and get the hell out of here.
Huh, okay. Never mind.
Number?
What?
What?
What's your number?
I don't have a number.
Then you don't get a free meal. Even without a number, you're welcome to buy food. Would you like to do that?
I want to buy something.
What'll it be?
Well, let's see what you have. Nothing.
Number?
348-9-14.
I need to check up.
You better leave.
Do not
Get
try
out
that
of here
move.
now.
No, that was.
Step forward and begin. Training will continue tomorrow morning. Dismissed. Training will continue.
Maybe we have to go with what we have then. Move around and see what we can find.
Presenting.
Rank?
Former commander.
Former. Do you have a current rank?
Does it matter?
Only if you want to receive your share of Elex.
I'm not an Alb.
Well, you clearly have permission to be in the depot, so that entitles you to a minimum of the relevant base ration. In your case, a standard E8. Everybody gets at least some Elex. Keeps us from chaos. Okay. Special permit.
No, I don't have one.
Nominal effectiveness?
Stone Cold 10. I'm effectiveness personified.
Absolute effectiveness noted. Level lowered accordingly in line with updated directive. Okay, everything noted? Yes. Let's see. You are level E10 with deductions. Huh. Even I'm surprised, and I'm level E2.
What does that mean?
It means no rations. Remarkable. I've never seen anything like that outside experimental conditions. I have discretion in this case, and I won't let you live like that. I'll personally increase your level to E9. Here's your standard E10 with a bonus. That will be all. You are free to go. Rank.
E6, sir. Soldier.
Special.
Okay. Just going with the high number there was a bad thing. Okay, so that's where weapons and stuff gear is, but that's where we have combat train, but we can do that. That's the heat.
Then why couldn't they prevent the incident at the silos?
System. Okay, no. See what he has.
What goods have you got?
Yes, sir.
Human? Do I really have to sell to humans now? Wait a second. You're Jax. You're the asshole who got me into this shit in the first place. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not dealing with you.
Aren't you a little emotional for an alb?
Am I? And why do you think that is? This is all your fault. Because of you, I get a fraction of my ration. If it wasn't for the tiny dose I get, I would have shot you already. What the hell do you want anyway?
I want to trade.
If you want me to trade with you, you're gonna have to pay for what you did. No Elex, no deal. So, you still want to buy something?
Here's your Elex. Let's trade.
Sure, fine, whatever.
But damn, 1900. That was a lot.
storeroom is property of the Albs of Igmadon. Entry is strictly forbidden to anyone without proper authorization.
You don't take any prisoners, huh?
When it comes to preserving my people, there is only one directive. And you clearly violated it.
Shut up! All right, let's just relax. What are you doing here?
I'm Naira. I'm in charge of our batteries.
So you're like, what, security?
Security? No, that's not exactly what I'm doing here.
Hang on a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Yes, you do. We met in the domed city in Abessa. I was the only good technician in that cleric settlement. Remember? I was a separatist. It was a long time ago. The rules are different now.
Yeah, I noticed. How'd you get here?
I lost my home back when I was a separatist. I didn't know what to do. I ended up in the domed city, working as a technician for the clerics. I was doing that when we met. I survived. I even made good money. But it was a life of compromise. I often did things that went against my convictions. Those days are gone.
You're pretty impulsive for someone raised by the Albs.
I am a true Albigan now. There are consequences to that.
And anybody who doesn't do things how you like them gets hit in the head a few times.
You know better than anyone what Elex withdrawal can do. The fight against extreme emotion can be incredibly hard on us.
That's true.
There has to be a life without Elex. It's the only way we can get our senses under control. That's why I try to stop our Elex as often as I can.
As long as I'm not around when you do. You seem to know me well.
Well, you were a major figure in the court at the Ice Palace. It was a long time ago. But you were under the direct authority of the Hybrid, weren't you?
Flashbacks.
Pretty dark chapter in my career.
Nonetheless, I still didn't recognize you back then in the domed city. Yet more proof that blue Elex clouds our senses without us knowing it.
There's a new group in Caracas. It calls itself the Sixth Power. Its members have gathered in the old bastion to fight off the invaders.
Why are you telling me this?
You'd be a suitable candidate to join. If you can control your mood swings.
And how do you know I don't sympathize with these alien invaders?
I don't think you'd give up control of your existence entirely. Your expertise and fighting skill would be valuable to the Sixth Power. And to me.
You could be right. I have to admit, your offer has some appeal. I wouldn't be entirely against it. However...
What are your duties here at the depot?
In essence, I am committed to the preservation of our community. My role is evaluation of the secret strategic plans of the other factions. This information would give us an incredible advantage.
Who exactly do you mean when you say us? People in general or just the Albs?
Does it matter?
What happens when there's a conflict between the two?
That's irrelevant. Don't tell me that the Sixth Power wouldn't benefit immensely. If a conflict did arise, the situation would need to be reassessed.
Well, you've obviously thought this through.
No, but I'll have to do so if it actually comes to that.
However, you must admit there is a risk that our agreement may not last long.
That's always a danger, no matter what the current arrangement is.
Sounds exciting.
It sounds exciting? Wouldn't it make more sense to wait until you know whether it leads to such an emotion?
Oh, not entirely against it. The hell does that mean?
You were once an idol to us all. You were the most effective commander the Albs ever had. But that was long ago. You and the Free People have fought a war against us.
I was acting on my own account, that's true. But it wasn't as if I had a choice. The hybrid would have thrown the Albs to their doom.
Relying on the promises of the hybrid was a big mistake. But if everything had gone according to plan and the directive,
then sooner or later the hybrid would have put all of Magellan's creatures into the converters to snatch the Elex from them. As a separatist, you fought for the old values of the Albs and against the hybrid. So you should know better, Naira. No one could have survived that, not even the Albs. The Free People and I had to intervene to stop the worst from happening.
it's strange hearing that from your mouth, but who knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe not. I'm not sure it matters. Like I said, those days are long gone.
How exactly is this gonna work? Obtaining the
Good
secret
question,
strategic
man.
plans of
Holy
other
crap.
factions.
Why are you so interested?
Well, while you're rotting here in your camp, you really won't be able to get a hold of anything. You're gonna have to leave the depot. And once you're outside, you'll need help if you want to get anywhere.
I see. And you're the one that's going to help?
Why not? I help you, and you become my comrade in arms.
I would need to think about that first.
I don't have much time. Answer me now.
I'll think about it.
Fine. I don't want to rush you, but...
You assure me that you'll ask nothing of me that could harm my people?
I can't promise you that. We're in a war for the survival of mankind.
A general but honest answer. I understand. All right. I'll take my chances. Listen to what I'm planning. We've noticed a few outlaws watching the depot. They're almost certainly gathering intel on our HQ and making strategic attack plans. I want those plans. I need to find out what the outlaws know so I can protect our people from them. If you want to keep your word and support me, then this is your opportunity.
Okay.
You can count on me. Show me the outlaws you want to steal from.
Very determined, as always. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
What the?
See? There they are. They've been turning up here for a while now.
It's just a scout patrol.
Maybe. But I don't like being spied on. They've hidden their strategic plans somewhere in a small repository. We'll search the repository and capture their plans.
What if they catch us doing it?
They're outlaws. No one will miss them.
Or we could just steal the plans out from under them.
And so avoid any open conflict? Excellent. As you wish. I leave it up to you.
Okay.
If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me. That's just not normal.
This direction.
On the other hand, you could just stand here and do nothing. I'll take care of it.
Then give me the order. The result is the only thing that matters.
So, better get out of here before they capture me. Not so loud. We still don't have what we want.
Good.
Hmm? Maybe we don't have what we want. But we got what we wanted.
Good. Nice.
She wants us to kill them. Okay. We have to kill them. But we could just steal it. Okay, his one swing misses me. His other upswing hits me. It's like, what? That didn't make any sense. Gonna be useful or it's like one hit and I'm dead from all these
I'll take care of him.
Come on. Oh, this is so silly.
Get over here!
Oh, come on. Oh, what the? He didn't swing at me, though, so how the heck did I get hit there? Get this. Do we really have to? Oh, I have to just talk to her?
I got the outlaws' plans.
Oh.
Excellent work. Give them to me. Well, thank you.
You do it that way, then.
I'll check them out later. This has probably helped us to thwart an imminent attack on our depot.
I see that pleases you.
Is that so? Well, we can be very pleased. Even the smallest battles sometimes have a devastating effect on the
You
overall
don't do
picture.
the combat way, then?
Okay, so now what?
I have to think about it. I'll stay by your side while I do. And thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Okay. Now we got switched.
We should go back. To our community, I mean.
Think that's a good idea?
It doesn't matter what I think. But I can't deny that we would achieve our goals faster with you than without you.
Yeah, but right now we have so many quests right now. Oh yeah, train us.
Good. That'll do. You name and rank.
Don't you recognize me?
Taking note. Former commander does not adhere to protocol. What's more, I ask the questions. You do not. Let us continue. Reason for your return.
I need information.
Negative. I train people. My program comprises melee and ranged combat. I also improve my trainees' physical condition. In your case, I have received no instructions to deny you training, although I certainly would have understood had such instructions been issued. I will charge you Elexit for every unit of training. However, if that approach doesn't appeal to you, you can try your luck with the humans. You are experienced in that area, after all.
I want to regain my old skills. Can you help me?
No, but Kel can. You have not been rehabilitated yet, however. This path will only be open to you once you have rejoined our ranks. Incidentally, that was the last question I will permit from you.
Train me.
I feared you would ask another question. Let's begin.
Okay. Yes. Yes, please. Um. 55 constitution, Jesus. Need so much constitution to get this stamina up.
You will continue training on your own until the next evaluation. Work on your form.
So let's see. Yeah, we can use the thumper now. We can make it better with sockets. Hmm. 11 decks, huh? That's 18 points plus 4. Can we just go ham for it? Oh wait, no. Oh, Constitution went down. Wait, no. Ah! Wait. That up. Get that one. Wait, it's 2 already over 30? Oh man. But it was have enough for that one. Get 51. Man, I need one more strength. Need one? Oh no, I need two more. Because I messed up the dexterity there. Do I have, let's see.
I got...
You should go back
I messed it up.
to our community.
Think that's a good idea?
It doesn't matter what I think. But I can't deny that we would achieve our goals faster with you than without you.
Good. That'll do. You will continue My...
Train me.
You will continue training on your own until the next evaluation.
It
Work
was
on your
strength and
form.
constitution. There we go. Put more points in the text. Oh, we need a socket bench. Was one up here, I think. There was one in here. Nothing here. Okay. Damn it. It's like everything else here, but not the... was it in over at that place though? Yeah, the game is fun. I enjoy it. Let's see. It requires 4. What the heck? Oh, for combining, but I don't like that it doesn't tell you anything what they do here. But this one gives us health back, then, I guess. Can you remove? Okay, now it says. So we can remove it. Okay, that's... so let's go with this. Oops. Now. Let's just check about this. Still have 2 more people to talk to them. We are in the Alps right now. This is the Berserkers. These are the outlaws. These I don't know about yet. I haven't been here. Should talk to these people first before doing that one. Let's see. Beer. Never been here yet. I'll look around really quick.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Just taking a look around.
I see. Then I can't stop you. But don't touch anything. I'm busy. Why are you distracting me?
And you are?
I see I won't be rid of you easily. My name is Cora. I'm a neuroethologist.
A neuro what now?
In terms you might understand, I study neurological structures corresponding with certain behaviors in mutants.
I think I got that.
Good. I don't plan on explaining it again. I have enough problems of my own.
Such as?
You want to know my problems? Azok is my fucking problem. I can't get the samples I need without an expedition. I can't lead an expedition without a permit. I can't get a permit without Azok's approval. And he will not give that approval. The return doesn't justify the risk, apparently. Fucking bureaucrat.
Can I take care of that for you?
Forget it. You won't convince that asshole. It's just... I get so angry thinking about it.
Don't you get any Elex?
Yes, of course I do. But
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't
They're
work on
all
me
so
like it used
friendly.
to. One of my experiments caused me to... That's a story for another time, when I'm not dealing with expedition permits or that fuckhead Azok.
You're a scientist. You must be able to teach me something, right?
Of course. How would you feel about temporarily or permanently improving your physical attributes?
Yeah, sounds great.
Good. I can teach you something about how to make the substances to do that. You pick the time for your lesson.
About this expedition. You said you needed samples.
See what
What
she
kind of
can
samples
claim,
are we
see?
talking about?
Samples of these alien creatures, but I can't get any, so fuck it. I'm abandoning the subject.
I want to learn from you.
Great. What do you want to learn?
Okay. Feed. Okay. 40 int and 30 dex. That is... Okay, from 30 to 40, that's double, so that's 20, 24 points, plus 7. Like 31 points. These were worth it in my opinion, though. Okay. Yet another quest. Yay!
have time for you right now.
Hey.
There's a theory that they
Let's go
blew up the
check
silo on
some other
purpose.
buildings.
What? That makes no sense.
Get us home. Here. Healing. So jetpack, and this was
A human? Why are you here? How did you get here? How was it allowed?
And you are?
I am the education officer for our children. My name is Alzia. But I want to focus on you. Your face is familiar. Are you the traitor?
To some. Not without reason either.
It's really you. Very interesting. Your overthrowing of the hybrid totally changed how we process emotion. I'm probably one of the very few here who don't hate you for that. All my work is based on what you achieved.
What are you working on?
As the only teacher, I am responsible for supervising our young. I have been since we started letting them grow up without Elex as an experiment. Are you interested in the emotional development of our younger generation?
Yeah, what exactly is involved?
The integration of Elex into an organism causes neurochemical processes inhibiting emotion. Exactly how this happens remains unclear. Here with the children, we're trying to create the effect of Elex consumption without the introduction of Elex itself, through mental exercises alone. This is my primary goal, developing the emotional strength of our young.
Tell me more about your teaching.
What do you want to know?
What do the children do in their free time?
They have emotions like everyone, so I imagine they do the same as other children. Learning and preparing for the next lesson.
How old are the children when they first receive Elex?
We do not yet know. This experiment is the first of its kind. Emotional development is not something that can simply be planned.
Do the kids learn anything else here besides emotion control?
Of course. A large part of the program consists of training in biotechnical sciences. The fusion of living beings and machines. Our mutants being a good example of an application of this science.
Are you still able to control the mutants?
That is a good question. There is report data of elexitors that can still control mutants, but it is unconfirmed. What is confirmed is how regularly our patrols are attacked by them. That being the case, I am short of objects for my students to examine.
You need mutants for your classes?
Yes? That gives me an idea. Moz says you're a good soldier. I'd like to hire you as a supplier.
Supplier? For mutants, or what?
That's right. You could supply me with mutant parts. Of course, I would provide you with motivation in the form of payment. So, what do you think?
Okay.
I'll get you mutants for your class.
Good. Let's start with something easy. I set some bait with my students last week to attract rote mulches.
Rote mulches? Those disgusting rat-like mutants?
Yes, that's an accurate description. The class and I treated the bait with a contrast medium that makes the creature's entrails glow. Now we collect them so I can demonstrate how the inner organs of the mutants are laid out. Any questions?
Would you be willing to teach me too?
I think it would be unwise to have you amongst my students, but I see no reason I could not give you a private lesson. There's just one condition. Your thirst for knowledge must remain strong.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Excellent. We can begin as soon as you are ready.
See what she can teach us then.
Teach me something.
Very well. Let's begin.
Okay. Fortunately, I don't have any LP now. So this is something that would be pretty good. In a way, but also it's not so much. That's a lot of points in intelligence. From 30 to 50, it's 40 points. As you get there. I guess this would be a good one, but there's so much stats. I don't know if it's worth it.
Keep your emotions under control.
So yeah.
Hey, Jax, over here.
Stealing or no?
Well, look who we have here. The mighty commander. Or should I say ex-commander? I have an offer for you. What do you say?
Who the hell are you?
I'm a person like you. A person people are always judging. I get accused of a lack of efficiency. Imagine that. Ridiculous. But it would take too long to explain the details. Let's just talk about my offer.
We'll get to that. I need to size you up first.
You don't know if you can... what's that word?
Trust?
That's it, exactly. You don't know if you can trust me.
Boy.
Listen, I was ordered to collect Elex just like the other collectors. But unlike them, I haven't forgotten our goal, maximizing efficiency. So let me ask you, what is the most effective method of acquiring Elex?
The most effective way to acquire a lot of Elex is hard work.
Right, but what's even more effective is getting the Elex without doing that hard work yourself. It's like this. Some of the other collectors supply me with Elex so I can meet my quota. You're probably wondering why they would do that. What do I have to offer that would convince them to give up part of their yield? The answer's simple. Elex rations. More than they would get otherwise. The Elex that our leaders deny to them, I provide. But I need your help if I want to keep this setup going. In return, I'll sell you items that you can't get your hands on any other way. And as a little bonus, I'll even teach you a thing or two. So, do we have a deal?
And why do you need my help exactly?
I'm being watched. The agents, unsurprisingly, started to wonder how I always met my quotas without going out as often as the others. But I see what I do as a service to the community, so I'd like to take advantage of your freedom from observation.
What do you need me to do?
Some of us have the luxury of squirreling away extra Elex rations. Those are your target. Open up their safes and bring me the rations.
Isn't that a little obvious?
No. Their special permissions mean they can get extra rations anytime, and that's exactly what they're doing. Some don't even notice. They think they took the Elex themselves and forgot about it. If your knowledge of safes is a little rusty, I can teach you how to open them.
Where can I find these safes?
Your target is the agents and researchers sectors, and you'll find some in the barracks too, of course.
Teach me something.
Sure.
So he can.
What do you want to learn?
Need more intelligence. So in hacking we need 35 in 30 time. Lock picking. Need to. Need to learn that.
Hey, you! Hey, friend. Spare a ration for a hardworking E9er?
You're begging? For Elex?
Just a piece or two. Not much. Until my ration comes through. So you got something for me now?
You shouldn't take that stuff.
What are you talking about? It's what separates us from the stinking dirt-eating outlaws. What now? You got some Elex for me now?
I got nothing.
Shame. Remember old Lokev if you get a hold of more shit.
More shit? Insects everywhere? So, wonder if you should just get to this. I don't wanna know. Let's just do this. Let's go and do this one.
We have an Elex shortage.
See what happens.